What if I told you the entire universe began with a single sound? Not a bang, a vibration, a pulse. Om. This isn't mythology. It's not metaphor. It's memory, deep memory, stored not in books, but in breath, in the spaces between chants, in the silence before speech. In Hinduism, Om is not just a symbol carved in stone or etched in ink. It is the sound of creation, the vibration from which all matter emerges, the pulse that sustains it, and the frequency into which everything dissolves. This sound is the cycle itself, Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer. Om is their shared breath, the sound of Sanatan Dharma's heartbeat. More than 5,000 years ago, long before telescopes, satellites, or particle colliders, Hindu sages discovered Om, not with machines, not with calculations, but with silence. They meditated, they listened, and in the depths of their being, they heard a sound, the first sound, the eternal sound, Shabda Brahman, sound as the source of all existence. This wasn't a discovery, it was a revelation. Om was Shruti, divinely revealed, not invented. It was not created by man, it was received by rishis in states of pure consciousness, and it was captured in the Vedas, the most ancient scriptures known to mankind. Within their verses, Om echoes like a drumbeat beneath the surface. Every mantra begins with it. Every invocation ends with it. Why? Because Om is not just a sound. It's a code, a key, a compass. It aligns the chanter with Dharma, the natural law that governs the universe. When you say Om, you don't just make noise. You return to balance. You tune into a frequency that existed before you and will continue after you. It is a sound that doesn't just pass through air, it passes through time. Let's break it down. Om isn't one syllable, it's three. A, U, M. These three phonetic units map to the three states of human consciousness. A stands for Jagrat, the waking state, the world of forms, names, and activity. U is Swapna, the dreaming state, where the mind weaves its own reality. M is Sushupti, the deep sleep state, where the mind and senses dissolve, but awareness remains. And yet, these three aren't the end. After M, there is silence. That silence is Turiya, the fourth, not a state, but the witness of all states, formless, timeless, infinite. Turiya is the soul's true home. It is pure consciousness, unfiltered by ego, thought, or illusion. Om leads you there. This is not just theory. This is spiritual cartography. The Mandukya Upanishad is a 12-verse scripture that dissects Om like a surgeon. It tells you that Om is not a symbol to worship. It's a roadmap, a journey from the outer world to the inner self, from illusion to truth, from self to self. And this is where Hinduism steps ahead of the curve. Because now, science is catching up. MRI studies show that chanting Om calms the mind and reduces activity in parts of the brain associated with fear and anxiety. The sound of Om stabilizes the heartbeat. It lowers blood pressure. It boosts the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural reset switch. In other words, it heals. But for Hindus, Om was never just about health. It was about moksha, liberation, liberation from illusion, from ego, from death. When a child is born, Om. When a soul departs, Om. In wedding rituals, in last rites, in temple bells, in yoga. Om is the first sound, and the last. It is the inhale and the exhale of the divine. From the conch shells of Jagannath to the temple bells of Kashi, Om weaves India together. Across geography, language, caste, and creed, It binds the billion into one. It is not a word, it is a vibration. And Hinduism is not a belief system, it is a vibration, a frequency of the eternal. Western physics gave us quantum fields, string vibrations, and the idea that all reality is energy in motion. But millennia ago, Hindu sages already told us, you are not solid, you are not static, you are frequency, you are vibration. And Om is your original sound. It's not background music, it's foreground truth. It's the baseline of the universe. So the next time you chant Om, don't chant it like a routine. Don't rush it. Don't reduce it to noise. Chant it like a return. A return to yourself. A return to stillness. A return to the source. Because to hear Om is to hear the divine. To chant Om is to become it. You are not the body. You are not the mind. You are Atma. You are Brahman. You are eternal. And Om is your song. If this truth moved you, like, subscribe, and share this message. Because India's spiritual legacy isn't just to be remembered, it's to be relived. This is Indic Legacy.